The Republican primary race stealing all the headlines nationally, but Thursday it was all about the Democrats here in Columbus, Ohio. Thank you for joining us. I'm Matt Edwards. Vice President Joe Biden headlined a group of politicians speaking in nearby Gahanna on Thursday afternoon. Secretary of Education Arne Duncan and U.S. Senator Sherrod Brown were also on hand. Sarah Steeman has more.
Vice President of the United States, Joe Biden.
At Gahanna Lincoln High School, where Vice President Joe Biden and Secretary of Education Arne Duncan just finished speaking to a group of about 200 high school students about what the Obama administration has done to promote education in Ohio.
So we've tried to do a lot. We haven't done everything perfectly yet. Still a lot of hard work ahead of us. I'm actually really proud of what we have done so far. We've dramatically simplified the financial aid form itself, the FAFSA form. We now have something called pay as you earn. As you go forward, your loan repayments are going to be based to your income. So if you have a higher income job, you'll pay more. If you're working in the public sector, becoming a teacher, you'll pay less.
The unemployment rate for college graduates is 1/2 of what it is nationally. So it matters, folks. 68% of the jobs of the next decade are going to require a degree beyond high school. 68%. Education is not the filling of a bucket, but the lighting of a fire. I promise you, high school students, that you will be surprised what a spark that will burn for your entire lifetime will exist if you get a college education beyond your earning capacity.
Biden also said OSU's tuition has nearly doubled since students were born. For updates on this story, stay tuned into The Lantern. Reporting for The Lantern, I'm Sarah Steeman.
Thank you, Sarah. A break-in last weekend at Orton Hall left some of Ohio State's most treasured fossils and valuable artifacts left ruined. The Lantern's Katie Harriman was at the scene.
Thanks, Matt. I'm standing here at the Orton Geological Museum where a break-in occurred early Sunday morning. Nathaniel Harger, a 19-year-old biology major at OSU, allegedly stole $2,000 worth of prehistoric replicas from the museum. University police say Harger also damaged $5,200 worth of property, including a prehistoric fish replica valued at $4,000. Collections manager and curator at the museum, Dale Ganitovic, says it will take a lot of money and effort to restore the museum.
When we came here, this skull was leaning to that side. The plexiglass cover was off and shattered on this side. And he broke one of the jaw bones. This bone should look like this bone over here, but he broke that. The museum is open for business. It's a free museum. It's a wonderful place. We've got a whole row of Ohio fossils there. We've got fossils from all over the world. We've got meteorites, rocks from outer space. We've got beautiful minerals and crystals. It's just a neat place.
Deputy Chief Richard Mormon of University Police says Harger was intoxicated and tried to run before an officer tackled him.
I don't think anyone should have the right to think or even come up with the idea to break into the museum. This place is awesome. It's loads of fun. Little kids come in here all the time, and Dale, the curator of the museum, is just amazing, and the museum is just amazing, and nobody should have treated it this way.
Harger was charged with breaking and entering, theft, vandalism, and resisting arrest. Harger did not return Lantern request for comment. Reporting for The Lantern, I'm Katie Harriman.
Thanks, Katie, and certainly stay tuned to The Lantern as details emerge on that situation. Helping the environment and beating Michigan at the same time. That's what Ohio State students were trying to do at the Union this week, but there was just one problem. Michigan didn't attempt to compete with the Buckeyes. Lindsay Fox has the details.
Thanks, Matt. With an effort to make the campus greener, the Undergraduate Student Government's Sustainability Committee held an event at the Union this week, which gave students another chance to beat Michigan. Outgreen the Wolverines allowed students to recycle at least 5 plastic bags in exchange for a t-shirt and swap inefficient light bulbs for more efficient fluorescent bulbs for free.
I think it's a great idea. Like, Thompson is a great central location that a bunch of people go just for studying, and so they could see that there's an area to recycle plastic bags, especially since a lot of students that live off campus get groceries. They have a bunch of plastic bags in the homes that they don't know what to do with.
A local Kroger's will recycle all donated plastic bags, and OSU's Office of Environmental Health and Safety will dispose of any donated incandescent light bulbs.
It brings like a lot of sustainability clearly. A lot of people, they come up, they ask questions, they want to know where else they can donate bags, what the shirts are made of, like how they can get like recycled shirts. It's been really awesome.
This started out as a competition with the Wolverines to see who can recycle the most bags and swap the most bulbs. But due to a miscommunication, Michigan is not hosting a competitive event this week. But no worries, USG is keeping a tally of how much they've collected this week and will be sending it to Michigan. Reporting for The Lantern, I'm Lindsay Fox.
Thanks, Lindsay. The OSU basketball team upset earlier in the week but have no time to reflect as a top 10 conference foe visits Columbus on Sunday. Justine Boggs has more in sports.
Thanks, Matt. This is going to be a very exciting weekend for Ohio State athletics. The men's basketball team looks to revenge the Indiana Hoosiers after losing to them previously this season 70-74. Also in the crowd, Urban Meyer will be announcing his football coaching staff for the 2012 season. Will the Buckeyes' high-intensity defense and home court advantage be enough to beat the Hoosiers, or will they offensively fall short? Make sure to follow Lantern Sports on Twitter for all of your instant updates. With the Lantern Sports, my name is Justine Boggs.
Thank you, Justine. Remember to find us on Facebook and Twitter to share your thoughts and story ideas with the Lantern staff. For all of us here at the Lantern, I'm Matt Edwards. Thank you for joining us.